I really can't get over how much I'm enjoying the grind in this level of 2 Point Hospital. It's weird to say that because usually a grind in a game is something that you kind of go, oh, I can't be bothered with this. But I'm actually really enjoying it. It does feel different to the everything, I guess, that came before. I know I've said that before, but I'm really enjoying it. It's actually feels fresh and is keeping me coming back to playing this, which is a good thing. I'm glad, like I've said before, I'm glad I came back to play more 2 Point Hospital. Now, I do think we really need to get this place shaped up a little bit. So we really need to be making more money. We really need to be dealing with these queues, and we really need to be getting people through here. And less people dying would be a nice thing as well. Less, you know, fewer ghosts would be a great thing. And good Lord, the queue on that gift shop is massive. Why are there so many people wanting to go to the gift shop? How did that come about? That's all right. Well, we can get another one of those. We've got 3 or 4 patients done there. Let's, I guess, get our hands on another gift shop. That's not something I really figured a hospital would have a lot of demand for, but apparently this one does. So that's fine. Let's put it right there for a second. And I was going to sort of move it down to be right against that wall, but I'm wondering if I can put it somewhere else. There's not really that many good places for hospital gift shops, believe it or not. This one, though, I guess, I mean, I could put it there, and then maybe this one just goes behind it. So maybe we just have back-to-back gift shops. Maybe that's what we do here, but no, I can't. Okay, I have an idea. I have a bit of an idea. I'm gonna have to sell these chairs though to make it work. So the gift shops are gonna be rotated basically. So let me grab this one. We're gonna spin it around a little bit, and then that seems like a pretty good spot. I can move it to about there, and we'll just get another one and put it, you know, back to back, like I said. So this one sort of flips around a bit, and they can actually go a little closer together, which is good. So let's just grab this one and move it back as well. That looks all right, and we can actually put some chairs on the side of it. So if we go and grab the sophisticated benches, we can go right about there. We can go right about there. And I guess we just sort of dot them like that, and that looks fine. That, I think, absolutely works. So that'll be our gift shops. And I keep hitting the wrong buttons to get the game going again. I keep hitting like 1, 2, 3 to speed it up or slow it down. Every game I play has different controls, and there's like 6 different games I'm playing right now for the channel. I think that's actually more than we've ever played at any one time, which I don't know if that's good or bad. This is the first week that I'm doing like 6 different games. We've got, well, I say that I haven't recorded most of them yet, so some of them might never come out. Well, I say they might never come out. They've all been on the channel before. The point I'm making is, if I look at my schedule right now, you've got Recipe for Disaster, Airport CEO, Timberborn, 2 Point Hospital, Let's Build a Zoo, and Transport Fever, plus like an extra thing that's scheduled that has been scheduled for the last 2 months and I've never actually got around to yet. The point being that I just don't know if we've ever had 6 games on the channel at the same time, and I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll find out. I'm absolutely sure of it. Now, I totally forgot to hire someone to work here. So let's get Janet Rhubarb. We'll hire you, and I'm thinking we're gonna train you right away in customer service, since that will improve your retail skill just a little bit. And we'll have good old Benedict Legend be the one training you up right there. And that should work out pretty well. Now, I do keep seeing demand for a nurse up in general diagnosis and also in chromotherapy, so I'm wondering if we need another nurse. And I mean, looking at it, I feel like Walter Parker would be a pretty good shout. So we'll throw a Walter right there, and he's got pretty good treatment. He's got up to treatment 2. So in terms of jobs, I mean, he can do diagnosis as well. Let's not do pharmacy. Let's not do ward. Let's not do fracture ward. Let's not do surgery. And then he can kind of do everything else since he's able to do diagnosis and treatment. And that'll hopefully keep us good and hopefully get all of the rooms being looked at. And then once Janet here is trained up, we should have both of the gift shops going. Should be a good amount of money coming in. And hopefully we just get people moving through here a little bit faster. The good news is though, I mean, we've got 10 of 15 done through surgery. We've got one more in here who's hopefully not going to die. Are you dead? No, you're not dead. Fantastic. $21,000 right there. And then we need to get 5 patients with turtle head. So I think we need to get, well, I say I think, I know we need some more space for the hospital. So I'm thinking we go for, well, that's 35,000 right there. This one's the cheapest. Let's go for the $25,000 plot. We can put some kind of clinic up there. We might need to do more diagnosis rooms as well. Looking at it, these diagnosis rooms have massive queues. Actually, so do the GP's offices are getting pretty rough too, so we might need a bit more there. I've just realized there's massive, oh my God, we really do need more diagnosis rooms. Okay, so you want me to cure 10 patients? I can do that. You want me to build a PANS lab? Oh boy. No, that's not a priority right now. Although, why did I told them to wait. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, they're gonna have to just go home eventually. You can wait around all you like. We're not building a PANS lab right now. So let's go ahead and get this head office going. It needs to be 4 by 4. We've got 3 right here, annoyingly. So let's do, well, you know what? Let's do 4 by 4 and then a little +1 right there. It's a bit weird. It's a lot weird, but I guess it gives me room to, I don't know what we can do in there. You know what? Let's actually take that out. I can do like a vending machine or something in that corner and it'll be fine. We're also building something called a turbo plunger, which looks terrifying. It looks genuinely quite frightening and also kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. So let's build this thing. I feel like the middle of the room is the only option for it. So we'll get it right there. We'll get a nice bin in the corner. We can get, what else have we got? Fire extinguisher. It seems like it would be needed in here. Hand sanitizer doesn't seem like a bad idea either. And a nice large radiator, I guess, right there with a plant in the back corner as well. So that looks pretty good. $30,840. We'll approve it. We'll have a look at our awards and see how we're doing, which is hopefully going to be good. You know what? Never mind. The awards don't matter. I'm not here for the awards, right? It's fine. Let's promote you and publicity update. I don't really care about that. That's fine. So we have a turbo plunger. We need a doctor that can run this. So we've got Dr. Amy Gump running this. What does Amy, so where is Amy? Is that Amy? That's Amy right there. Now you are a researcher as well. So, oh, okay. I see what we've done here. So let's not have you and not have you running that. But then everybody else, I guess, can kind of run the, yeah, I guess that's fine. I mean, Amy can research, but I guess we could also train Dr. Gump here in, I don't know, bedside manner. Increase the happiness of patients when dealing with them. Treatment doesn't seem like a bad idea either. So we'll train you in treatment and we'll have Nurse Gherkin do the training. So there we go. That'll be all right. We'll head up this way. We'll get some benches just outside of this and we can throw a vending machine, maybe a radiator into that corner right there. So let's go for luxury drinks. And can I get a cheeky large radiator there as well? I absolutely can. Okay, that's kind of perfect. There's still going to be a little bit cold, but that's not too bad. And actually, what if I did a luxury snack machine just opposite with a radiator there as well? I feel like it's probably going to make the area a bit too warm, but that's fine. It might encourage people to leave that don't actually need to be here. You know, like every emergency, well, I'd say every emergency room in the UK. I've known a lot of people that have worked in hospitals. I've been to emergency rooms in hospitals plenty of times for a variety of reasons, and it's such a common thing that people just like, oh man, I'm feeling don't get me wrong, I get it. But there is a trend of like, oh, I don't feel so good. I'm going to go down to the hospital. I'm not going to ring them. I'm not going to ring the out of hours doctor. None of that. I'm just going straight there. And I do get it though. You know, I poke fun, but I'd be lying if I said I haven't had moments where I'm, you know, it's out of hours and I'm like, man, I do not feel good. It's freaking me out. I want to like see a doctor. I can't wait until tomorrow. I definitely get that. I'm guilty of that as well. So, you know, I make fun because I do it as well. Simple as that. I've also just realized that we actually do have 4 GP's offices. That's ridiculous. We have 4 of these things and we still don't have enough. Good Lord. Okay. That's a bit worrying. That's definitely a little bit worrying. Okay, yeah, we can probably deal with that. What do you want? Psychiatry? Oh, okay, we'll get you to wait. Because we do have a bit of money right now, and I do feel like we need to do a couple of things. So, let's copy the GP's offices. And can I get... I mean, I could get a few of these in here. They don't fit very well, though. But I do feel like another couple of GP's offices wouldn't be a bad idea. So what if we did one there and we approve it and then we copy that and do one. Well, I could do one there. I don't love this spacing. I'm not going to lie. And I'm feeling like I might need to take this snack machine out of here and this radiator out of here because I kind of want to do psychiatry next to the GP's offices. I feel like that's a pretty good little setup right there. And I guess what we do is the couch can go sort of there. The chair can go kind of there. We can do a changing screen sort of... I want to say here. I want to say there's a pretty good spot. Right? And then a treatment bookcase could maybe go sort of tucked into that corner. We could do a fire extinguisher sort of in that corner, out of the way a little bit. A little bit of hand sanitizer as well seems good. Nice large, wait, not a large radiator. Hold on a minute. I don't think I can afford what I'm thinking of. No, I can't. We could have got a fireplace if I had 300 of those points, but unfortunately we don't. So we'll just put up a poster about reptile dysfunction. That seems fine. That's what you want next to that table there. We'll do a gramophone in the corner. And we can do, I don't know, a nice certificate on the wall. We can do a dog portrait on, I don't know, this wall maybe? I don't think I can put it back there. So we'll do it there. And that seems good. That seems like a nice, reasonable setup for the psychiatrist's office. Something like that. Seems nice. Seems, I would say cozy, but seems anything but cozy. It seems a little bit cramped and a little bit overdone, but you know what? It's got a dog poster. It's got something about reptile dysfunction. It does the job. It's fine. Let's just go ahead and put some benches outside. Make sure the place is warm and make sure we have someone that can actually work in there, as well as, I guess, more GPs as well. So this is good. We actually have some good choices right here. We have Gerald Drum, and we're going to hire you right off the bat. You're going to be working in there, Gerald, and we're going to do 2 things. We are going to say that you are pretty much only going to work in psychiatry. And we're going to... Why are you not available for training? I want to get you... Okay. Oh, it's because the training room's being used. Okay, we're going to train Gerald as soon as we can. But we're also going to get good old Angus Nutt right here. Put him in there, and he's going to be one of our new GPs. Now, he can also do surgery, so it's very tempting to say that he can continue to do surgery, but I kind of want to keep him as a general practitioner. So I think that's kind of where we're going to keep him. And then in terms of other doctors, we have good old Terry Fenton. We'll put you in there. We'll set you to general practice. We're going to have to train you at some point as well. Not very good at it, but there we go. That'll deal with some of the GP issues. Now we're sitting on $39,000. We just got psychiatry, so that's another source of income. We got the GP's offices, which will generate a bit of money. But we still have people wanting things like the, what was it, the PANS lab? Now it's 20,000, but I feel like there's not that many people that would want to go through a PANS lab. I feel like we actually maybe only had, well, there's one there. but it looks like there's basically one person in the hospital that would benefit from a PANS lab right now, unless we built a marketing room and then, you know, get a bunch of people that would want to go through a PANS lab, but I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know if there's any point in doing that. So I guess we'll find out in due time. I don't really think there's any rush. Now, what do you want? Level 4 staff room? Nah, we're not going to do that. What? Where did that? Okay, that was weird. Just the power plant thing comes out of nowhere. All right. That's a little bit weird, but sure. Let's see, 24,000. We might actually be losing money. That's definitely a bit of a concern, but okay. And yeah, someone wants a PANS lab. Oh man, I don't necessarily want to build it because there's not that many people, but sure, I guess we can afford it. I guess we can do it. It gets it out of the way. It's not that common, so sure, but it's annoyingly sized, so I've got this weird space to deal with over here. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. I don't like the size of this room, but I think we're just gonna have to deal with that. So we'll put the door there. We'll put the extractor pan. I mean, we could sort of shove it over in that corner. Well, actually, no, we couldn't. We'll just put it here, right? We'll just put it sort of right in the middle of the room-ish. I guess right there is fine. There's no controller thing for it. So just a large radiator and another large radiator. This room is way too big. It's... Ugh. I want smaller rooms, man. I know I keep going on about this, but I want smaller rooms. I really do. It really frustrates me so much more than it probably should. But it frustrates me, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, they've got a nice chair. Whoever works here can observe what's going on, and that seems fine. Who works this? Okay, it's gonna be a doctor. I feel like we don't need another doctor to work this thing. I feel like we're fine with the ones that we have. So hopefully, you know, this thing makes a whole bunch of money. And then looking at surgery, I'm slightly concerned that we're over halfway into this emergency and we haven't dealt with one of the emergency patients. So that, by the looks of it, is because we don't have a nurse that's working in surgery. We should. We definitely should. I'm not sure who was supposed to be doing it, but let's have a look at jobs and see what's going on. So yeah, we've got Jacinta Gherkin. What are you doing right now? Oh, you're taking a break, I think. Kind of hard to see exactly where you are. Oh no, you're getting training. Oh no, oh God, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Why did I take you out of surgery? Uh-oh, that's not good. Do we have, I mean, I guess Skylar Lemon, we're gonna hire you real quick. And I'm thinking that we're going to put you in a green, what would you call that? It's not, those aren't scrubs. It's like a work nurse uniform. That's, yeah, nurse uniform is probably the words I was looking for. Green nurse uniform. We'll look at your jobs and we're gonna say you can do, I don't really want to say ward management, to be honest, because if I say ward management, then you might be busy while we kind of need you working in surgery. So yeah, you're just going to work surgery as well. And I guess if we get a second operating theater, then we already have 2 nurses that can work it. So that's fine. Dr. Gump to the head office. Dr. Gump to the head office, please. I kind of want to see how this thing works. I'm not going to lie. So you, oh, good Lord. So you go on there. That's fine. You walk into the thing. I guess you put your feet in those. Yep. That's okay. That does kind of seem terrifying. Oh. Well, what do you know? It's nice and easy. Nothing to, oh. He's not dead. Someone's dead, but it's not this guy, which is great. So we've actually cured someone with turtle head, which is fantastic. A lot of ghosts out here, though, which makes me think surgery's not going very well right now. Which, you know, probably makes sense. That's fine. Who's this? Wasn't Terry Fenton? Yeah, we wanted you to be general practice, right? And then, I don't know what I think, yeah, you're working psychiatry, so that's fine. We'll just have Tiffany Turbo train you in general practice, and we can get that out of the way. And then over this way, I feel like more bathrooms are going to be needed. So let's go ahead and just copy this. We can slap it right about there, to be honest. And I think it works. I want to say it works. It's invalid items. Why are they invalid? Are they sort of colliding with each other, or what's going on there? Apparently they were. Okay, well, there we go. We got another bathroom. That should keep everybody happy on this side of things. And then it gives us a nice chunk of space over here to do whatever we got to do. Which honestly, looking at it, we could potentially do this. And I feel like this wouldn't be a bad idea because we don't currently have a staff room over this way. So something a bit like that. I feel like going in and taking out this would be an idea. Taking out you and you. Moving that to, I want to say that spot. Getting rid of you. Getting rid of the door. And bringing that back a little bit. I feel like that's a start. And then maybe bringing that in as well. Because then we can go and we can, I guess, get rid of the door. Grab this thing. Put it nice and close there. Grab you. Put it nice and close there. And then for a door, can I put it there? I absolutely can. Okay. I can also put it there, which is probably better because I can move all this around a little bit. So this can kind of go there. This can move down a little bit. No, not the room itself. The pinball machine can go about there. And that looks fine. That's still a decent little staff room. That should keep everybody relatively happy over here. And like I said, gives us some space here. Now, we have some issues. Let's see what's going on. You want trained? No. You are threatening to leave. That's fine. We'll promote you a little bit with a salary raise. Bit of a salary raise there as well. You want trained? No. Cured 1 of 4. You want trained? No. Now, who was threatening to quit? It's Tiffany Turbo is threatening to quit. Okay. Well, let's just give you a bunch of money and that should stop you from quitting, right? That's always how that works. Yeah, there we go. Happiness is going up. Mine would too, to be completely honest with you. If I just, if I could complain to anyone, if I could like ring up YouTube and be like, hey, money please. And they'd be like, oh, I said money please. And I've just been reminded of my least favorite character in Parks and Recreation. And I can't, oh man. I don't even remember her name, but it was like another annoying character's annoying sister in Parks and Recreation, which, fun fact, I marathoned all of that earlier this year. Quite enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Definitely see why people are into Parks and Recreation. Pretty fun show, but yeah, saying the words money please is just giving me flashbacks and I'm not happy about it. Not happy at all. But that's fine. Let's just pay attention to the hospital for a second and see what's going on. So we've got you being trained in general practice, which would be why this GP's office isn't running. We've got 3 of 5 people cured of Turtlehead. A lot of ghosts going about though. So I feel like going in and hiring a few more janitors would not be a bad idea. So let's get Faye Mills and let's also get Ronald Sweat. Good old Ronald Sweat. What a name. What a surname. What a lad. Sweat. I mean, that is probably like an actual surname. I'm sure there's people that do have the surname Sweat, and I'm not having a go. I've always said, there's a lot of words. I talked about this in a video recently, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of words in the English language, which you say them, and there's just a sort of a way of saying them, and sweat is one of them. We seem to keep killing people, so I think another training room might actually be in order, so let's just get that going up in this corner as well. In fact, we can make it a pretty decently sized training room by doing this with it and putting this right at the top of the room and just going kind of nuts with tables, which let's be completely honest, we don't really need a training room to be this size. We don't really need to ever train this many people, but we have a bit of money. It makes the room a little bit more prestigious if we have a lot of people to train. So we'll kind of do it this way, and we'll dot some different bookcases in here just to make the place that little bit fancier. Although these ones are not as much of a buff as these ones, but I kind of like the design. So I'm spending less money, getting less of a buff, but I have a nice design along the side of that room right there. We'll do a filing cabinet up in the corner as well. We'll do a nice big bin down there. We can do a nice large radiator right at the side of the room. We can do some hand sanitizer as you come in here. And we can do a nice plant, I guess, right back there. And that seems fine. That's a pretty good looking training room. Let's be completely honest. It's not bad. And then we've got you threatening to leave. Okay. You know what? Okay, you want trained as well. So this is a nurse that wants trained? Okay. So I want to say diagnostics too. And I want to give it to you. And we'll have someone come in to train both of you. So that should make you a little bit better. And then up this way, I kind of want to train my janitors or something. I feel like ghost capture right now is not a bad idea. So let's have all of my janitors trained in ghost capture. That seems like a pretty good idea. So that way they can all catch the people that we're killing rather than just a small, selection of them catching the various people. I say killing. When I say killing, what I mean is those which we are unable to save. Okay, that's what I mean. Injection room emergency. Okay, we can probably handle that. I'm not going to read the inspection report, and you've been promoted. We'll also raise your pay a little bit so you don't feel miserable with your promotion. Now, are you going to be a ghost? You are going to be a ghost. Okay, well, hopefully someone can deal with you. Now, where is the injection room? Where do we put that? Oh, it's here. There's no one working in it right now. I feel like we need another nurse. And I feel like Benedict Marmalade is the perfect candidate for the injection room. So let me just have a look at you. Let's take you off pharmacy. Let's take you off diagnosis. Let's keep you off of fluid analysis. We'll keep you on the clown clinic chromotherapy. We'll take you off the fracture ward, keep you on injections and pest control and out of surgery. Not bad. So that's going pretty well. We've got you no longer leaving, which is pretty good as well. So not bad. Got training going on. We've got one more person needing cured with Turtlehead. And that'll get us to be a 1-star hospital. Which honestly, I don't know if it's good or bad that it's taken this long, but I'm having fun, so that's fine. And there we go. We are now a 1-star hospital, which honestly makes me so happy. Let's go ahead and continue though. We have a lot still to do. We need a cure rate of 75%, which we currently have. Hospital level 12, which we have done. We need to cure 30 patients in surgery and train 20 staff. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Here's what I think we do. I think we're gonna need to make our surgeons a little bit better. I feel like that's probably not a bad idea. We also have a lot of people queuing outside of psychiatry and also the GP's offices. So let's, I'm thinking we buy this plot down here, or we could buy this one, or we could buy that one. We could buy any of them really is what I'm getting at. But I'm thinking this one, since it's the largest, I'm pretty sure. And it's also the closest to the other operating theater. And basically, I'm thinking we go ahead and just... Hold on a minute. Someone was complaining. I don't know if someone quit there or not. I actually have no idea. But we will give Psychiatry 2 right here. And... I don't know where... So I think you work in a GP's office, right? Yeah. We might want to move you into psychiatry. That might not be a bad idea at all. So let's just promote you, promote you. We can train you. Where are you working right now? I actually have no idea. So where are you working? So you are working in a GP's office. Let's give you general practice 2. And honestly, giving a few of you guys that. So you... And you're on break, that's fine. GP's office, GP's office, and GP's office. So getting you all trained up pretty good idea, I think. That's going to let us train a whole bunch of staff in one go. And then down here, I think we just build another couple of operating theaters. I think that's kind of what we're going to have to do. And, you know, make them as nice as we can. Whatever bonuses we can get from them, we get. And we just hope that we can cure 30 people in surgery without mostly killing them. Which is not good. That's not what we want to be doing. So let's take a little bit of a look and see what we can do for surgery. We have a pretty good space here. So 1, 2, 3, it's 4. Can I fit it on the other side? Is that an option? It is. Okay. I would honestly be tempted to do them this way though. I'm not gonna lie, and then have this be a corridor that you go up to get into the operating theater. And then the table can sort of go, you know, right in the middle of the room, which is kind of where they usually are, I want to say. So the table's right there. And then we can do, I don't know, a medical sink sort of on that wall. We can actually do we can do a couple of these, which is kind of cool, but let's do the one. We'll do the screen in, I guess, that corner. Seems like a decent little spot for it. We have a wall monitor, which we could do, I want to say there. We could probably do it behind as well. So we'll do like a couple of these. So that's, actually we'll just sort of line this wall with them. Because I think they give us, what? +1 treatment, +1 diagnosis. That's not too bad. Could definitely be better, but that's not terrible. And then we'll do a fire extinguisher. We'll do hand sanitizer. We'll do a nice large radiator, I guess, to keep the place warm, which is probably what you want in here. I want to say it's probably fine. And then we can also get this, which, to be completely honest, I kind of want. It is $9,000, but I mean, it's going to give us, what is it? It's +2% treatment power. That's pretty good. And to be honest, if I move the fire extinguisher to like there, I can get it down in this corner, which seems like the right place for it. So that looks all right. That looks pretty good. It's $37,000 to build this, but we're absolutely going to do it. And I'm also going to close it because we don't have anyone to run it right now. Now, you want training. You are currently qualified in ghost capture, so let's give you, I want to say maintenance is probably not a bad idea. We'll give you maintenance as well. We'll have you do the training and we'll start that. You want trained as well. So what if we give you customer service 2? Or instead of customer service 2, what about emotional intelligence? I feel like that will just cheer people up, or I don't know, motivation will make you more efficient, I guess. I guess we can kind of train anybody in motivation or emotional intelligence, right? So we could kind of give it to like just about anybody. But I don't know if I want to do that. What about, we'll give it to the assistants, and that's probably all right. So we'll go ahead and start that training. That'll be a bunch of people getting trained up. We get promotions as well. So we'll get those all handled. Keep people nice and not that happy, but happy enough. What was this? Turtle head emergency. 7 patients. I think we can handle that. Okay, so there's a lot going on. That's a lot of things happening at once. But at the very least, we're gonna have some space for a bunch of operating theaters. Oh my god. We might want to take a loan. We might really want to take a loan. Oh my god. I don't necessarily want to take 100,000. I'm gonna take the 50. We're gonna stay, that'll keep us in debt, but if we make enough, I mean, 2,194 per month it's a lot, but if we could stop killing people, it wouldn't be so bad, you know? It wouldn't be. That's honestly, that's advice for just life in general. But in this case, if the hospital would stop killing people, things would just be easier.